Kevin Hart's a small guy, but somehow he always finds himself getting the spotlight. These are the times that even the biggest stars couldn't keep a straight face. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. The NBA Roast, taking the cup off the menu. Although Kevin Hart may not be as big as the NBA players, it is soon clear that size is not a factor in comedy when things get started. He didn't hesitate when he came to sit down with Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq, first things first. Why are you dressed like a director?
Why is he dressed like the director? Looking at Shaq's outfit, Kevin said, "What's going on, man? And why did you get your outfit from Kids R Us?" Shaq attempted to shrug it off. "Shut up, man, come on, just come on, it's about basketball." But Kevin wasn't done. "Okay, why do you have on nursing shoes with a suit?" Shaq replied, "Listen, there's a lot of things that I can say." Kevin cut him off. "Hey, now stop playing, Shaq. Focus." Back and forth went it. One of the most scary players in the world is Shaq. However, he was nothing but a punchline to Kevin's name. Chapter 2. The Super Bowl Confession. Kevin Hart has been out of the spotlight since his Super Bowl triumph, yet the one thing he forgot is there is no room for mistakes in front of the mic and the camera. They all had something nice to say about him on the air about the good old boy of this team.
We gave a
Kevin, I love you.
All right, he got to go.
Kevin was obviously in a good mood. "I've been drinking," he said. A moment passed and the room fell still. Then laughter exploded. He attempted to get up, but it was too late. It was too late. The damage was done. Very quickly, someone said, "All right, he got to go. He got to go." What most celebrities try to keep a secret, Kevin had just disclosed. Yet he didn't take it for granted. He simply laughed it off. It is as it is with Kevin. He doesn't get embarrassed. He gets even. Chapter 3. The Ostrich That Broke Him. Kevin Hart has jumped out of planes. Look, he has performed crazy stunts in films. His comedy is a match for The Rock. However, there's a fear that terrifies him. Ostriches. One day, Kevin said he didn't like ostriches. For those people that don't know what an ostrich is, it's a big-ass bird that's the same size as me. These birds are huge.
It's an ostrich. It's a baby ostrich. You can kiss my ass.
Jimmy Fallon heard that confession and stored it up for the ideal time. On the show, when Kevin arrived, Jimmy said, "What animals did you bring for us tonight?" Jimmy said that he did have some pretty cool ones. "I'm beginning with something really cute and cuddly. This is Giselle, come on in." Kevin's face dropped. The set was flooded with an ostrich baby. "Come here, bro, come on. Back away, Kevin, come on," he said. "It's an ostrich, you can kiss my ass." The public went crazy. The man who roasts everyone without fear, Kevin Hart, was chasing a little baby bird. Chapter 4. The Prosthetic Forehead Conspiracy. It was just a bit of trash talking on the Instagram livestream of Kevin Hart, but that all changed when Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson discovered that there's no winning a trash talk battle with a veteran comedian.
Dwayne, get out my comment section. Go do something, man. You know what? I got something for your ass.
"Dwayne, put my comment section up. Go do something, man," said Kevin. The Rock replied, "You know what? I'm gonna click on you and let the people see you look like in the daytime if you do it again." Kevin didn't flinch. He retaliated with something no one would have thought of. "If you look under the skin, you'll find out what wrestling did to you. Dwayne 'The Rock' Johnson has a fake forehead." The Rock was taken aback. He had been beaten by an impossibly silly joke. Chapter 5. The One Man Who Won't Laugh. Kevin Hart has turned millions of people into a laughingstock. He's gotten The Rock to smile. He has gotten Shaquille O'Neal to double. But there's one person who remains unmoved: Ice Cube.
Say the hardest thing in the world might be to get Cube to break a smile. That guy is... This guy, look at this face. He doesn't...
Kevin said the toughest thing in the world would be to get Cube to smile. "Look at this face, he doesn't..." On movie sets, everyone would be dying of laughter, Kevin said. "Oh my god, Kevin, how did you do that?" they would ask. He would gaze at Cube, who would just be gazing. "Hey man, put the smile on your face," Kevin would plead. "Everybody else is having a good time?" Cube's response? "No man, let's just get that work done." Oh yes, Kevin even asked him once, "Why don't you break when everybody else breaks?" "Because I don't want to waste tape," Cube said. Kevin was stunned. "What? You don't want to waste tape?" Cube gave it a straight face and walked away. When a reporter asked Cube about it, he did not pull any punches. "Well, Kevin is a pain in the ass. I'm not laughing at him. I'm not in pain because he's a pain in the ass. So all I can do is think of how much a pain in the ass he is, and then I don't get in pain. I don't break." While Kevin may be comedy gold to some, for Ice Cube, he is a nuisance. Chapter 6. The Shaquille O'Neal Fall Impersonation. If he's a big guy like Shaq, it's funny. However, when Kevin Hart does it, it is hilarious.
He goes for a rebound. He doesn't get it. He's like, oh no. Oh God. No.
"I do not like the way Shaq falls," Kevin said. "That's what kills me. He literally falls in steps." Kevin then began an impression. He faked it out to catch a rebound, missed, and took a slow stumble. "Oh no! Oh God! No!" The audience were in tears. Kevin had just taken a moment and made it a masterpiece of physical comedy. Chapter 7. The brother who brings negativity to everything. Each family has that one person that ruins it, but if Kevin Hart is really optimistic, his brother is all pessimism.
I bought land, I'm just gonna build a house. He was like, good luck, you got no experience.
My family is my best, I got a great support group, my brother makes me laugh though. I call him King Negative, Kevin said. It's like nothing I've ever seen before, and no matter how awesome it is, my brother is going to find something wrong with it. Kevin provided an example. I just bought land. I'm like, yo man, instead of going out looking for a house, I bought land. I'm just gonna build a house. He was like, good luck, you got no experience. Kevin was baffled, not making any physical houses. Any good news in his brother's mind is an opportunity for the bad news. He was called by Kevin once with good news. Yo, box office #1. His brother replied, yeah, but you were not let go in China. Kevin couldn't win. Chapter 8. The Skinny Dipping Confession. Most people take embarrassing stories to their graves. Kevin Hart never leaves any doubt that they're winning. He was on vacation with his wife to just take it easy in the ocean. He returned to the surface and found that something was amiss. His wife said, excuse me, you are out here skinny dipping.
I'm just laying in the water and my wife is like, excuse me, you out here skinny dipping? I was like, didn't plan on it.
Kevin was confused. No, I didn't plan to this. I don't know where my trunks are. It was necessary for him to row back out and retrieve them, which he did, floating somewhere in the water. How do you not know that your trunks are gone? How don't you feel that? The host asked. Kevin didn't stop to think. I got a lot of junk. A lot of junk. I was not sure what it was. I thought something was swimming around my ankle. The audience howled. Only Kevin Hart can make an awkward piece of clothing into a joke about his anatomy. Chapter 9. Rock Impersonation. Kevin Hart does impersonations of nearly anybody. However, his perception of Dwayne Johnson could be the best. Here's a good impression of Dwayne, Kevin said. That's the people's hero.
Dwayne Johnson, the people's hero, okay? Mr. Dwayne, could you sign my belt? He's like, oh, come on, man.
He spoke with a stern voice and made a pretense of autographing. A fan approaches. Mr. Dwayne, will you sign my belt? Rock replies, woo, come on, man, Kevin. Then he threw in a twist. He distracts children with cues that detract their minds for their asked items. Another fan request. Mr. Dwayne, can I get an autograph? The Rock, Kevin, just waves. Hey, hey, hey. The child forgets all about what he wanted. The impression was spot on. The Rock's mannerisms, his voice, his ability to charm anyone. Kevin nailed it. Chapter 10. Teenage Rock versus Teenage Kevin. Everyone is haunted by old photographs, and Kevin Hart was lost for words after seeing a picture of teenage Dwayne Johnson.
What?
Don't laugh like that.
You look like a detective that's a DJ. Like, you
I'm trying.
There's a DJ, Kevin said, pointing to the photo. I feel like I was 48. I was really struggling in high school. The audience laughed. Then one of them brought up a photo of young Kevin. He wore a high top fade, a cocky smile, and he had too much attitude. Cease laughing, Kevin said. Don't laugh like that. You're like a detective. That's a DJ. It was a hilarious contrast. Teenage Rock was like a man who has paid taxes for 20 years already. At a young age, Kevin was like he was going to sell you a used car. Chapter 11. The Fan Debate. Comedian Kevin Hart and sportscaster Stephen A. Smith had a hilarious debate about fame.
And they might want to just take a picture with you and say, congratulations, great work. With me, they want to debate.
You may be approached by people from time to time and they may want to just take a picture with you and say, congratulations, good job, Steve, he said. They want to debate with me. My life is harder. That didn't deter Kevin. Stephen, what I want you to understand is that A, you're lying, nobody comes to you. Stephen A. Smith does not have one fan. There was no request for a picture. There was never a request for a debate. Stephen A. wanted to say something, but Kevin continued his speech. The audience was in gales of laughter. A comedian had blotted out one of the most opinionated men on television, Stephen A. Smith. The superpower that Kevin Hart has isn't limited to his jokes. It's his timing, his confidence, his ability to speak what everybody else is thinking. He teases Shaquille O'Neal on his shoes. He tells the world that he was skinny dipping. He tells everyone that he is afraid of baby ostriches. He makes his insecurities into jokes. His mistakes come to stories. He has transformed his dreads into jokes. But somehow, he always stands tallest. He's the smallest person in the room. Thanks for watching. If you like these moments with Kevin Hart, then like and subscribe for more. Share in the comments. What is your favorite Kevin Hart moment? See you in the next one.